Hi, I'm Lola Jones. A lot of people search the internet looking for the answer to why am I seeing recurring numbers like 1111. Our perspective in Divine Openings, which I created in 2006 after spending 21 days in silence, is that it's simply a manifestation of synchronicity. The universe is full of synchronicities. Once people get into divine openings, delve into it, and begin to expand their awareness and their power, we start experiencing synchronicities a lot so that we don't even think of it as any big deal. We think of it as normal. You are looking for something, and all of a sudden clues to it start showing up, or even the thing that you're looking for just shows up. So synchronicity is normal when you're very open and tapped in. When 1111s or other synchronicities start showing up in your life, we see that as just the beginning of your introduction to synchronicity. So you go searching on the web, trying to figure out what's going on. Why am I seeing this stuff? And you will see a lot of explanations for it, but you don't very often see what to do about it. Or if you do, if it is suggested what to do about it, it's to get involved in complicated things like numerology that frankly are not necessary. After that profound 21 days of silence, going only within, speaking only to the presence within me, I had a huge opening to intuition, to direct knowing, to understanding how things worked. And it wasn't a big mystery anymore. It had been for a long time. I'd been a seeker for decades. So then after the 21 days of silence, I was not even ready to talk again, really. But after the 21 days of silence, I created divine openings so that other people could tap into their intuition and begin to experience synchronicities and miracles as just a normal everyday way of life. Oh, it was wonderful after decades of seeking and thinking that spiritual and personal growth had to be about hard work and processing and toil and constantly looking and looking and looking for answers. Thank goodness it's not like that anymore. The answers come freely from in here. I just had to pause the recording because a little friend of mine wanted to join me. We'll see if she's quiet and we'll sleep while I'm talking with you. The miracle of synchronicity is so powerful that it's as if to say, if the universe can orchestrate for you to look at the clock at 11:11 often, or if the universe can orchestrate you seeing certain numbers repeatedly, so easily. So what else can you have show up for me that easily? Then there is an orchestration going on here that when you tap into it and become a part of it, things just come easier. Things show up for you when you need it. There's no need to make it really complicated. But what I do find as thousands of people, tens of thousands of people around the world have found this website while searching for 1111, that its purpose is to show you that this synchronicity can work for you. And its purpose is to get you on a path so that you don't keep seeking and seeking and seeking. And as a lot of us have found out, you can keep seeking for decades. But what one has to do to get out of perpetual seeking is get on a serious path. And I don't mean serious like hard. I mean, commit to a path that works. And this is a fun path, by the way. This is not a path of toil and struggle. As a matter of fact, it ends toil, struggle, and suffering. But to get on a path and get moving. And then any occurrences you see of 1111 or recurring numbers after that, you'll just go, Hello, universe. You're showing me how beautifully the universe is orchestrated, that you can just make these recurring numbers show up for me so easily. So, what else can you have show up for me that easily if that's how synchronicity works? Now, you can try going off down the rabbit trails of angels and numerology and all that, but I don't see people's lives transforming from that at all. I've never seen it happen, and I've been a teacher all of my life. My gift to help people did radically increase in 2006 after those 21 days of speaking to no human, not even looking at another human, and going within. But divine openings now makes it possible for you to get that kind of spiritual mastery without spending 21 days in silence, unless you want to. I lead 5-day silent retreats where everybody goes deeper even than I did. And that's the definition of successful work, when you can get your students to get there faster than you did. So I would invite you to read the rest of this in-depth article and really get the feeling of what I'm saying about that 1111 is really a very simple sign, but that once you've got it, it's like the exit sign on the highway saying, exit here, the good stuff is here. You don't have to keep chasing numbers. You don't have to keep seeking. It's just a signpost. It's not a whole life endeavor. It's just a signpost. So follow the signpost to what you've been seeking and start to enjoy life. Get on a path that leads to mastery. Now, if this isn't the path for you, okay, but find one that actually gets you there relatively quickly and doesn't keep you seeking for decades. Your possibilities are going to expand as you get divine openings and as your world begins to open up into new possibilities. And if you stay the course, mastery comes. So I'm really glad that you were searching the internet for 1111 and came here. That's how it's supposed to work. A sign is supposed to lead you to what you are looking for, but then you don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over. Then you exit the freeway to your destination and get started enjoying your new life. So there are 2 places you'd go after you watch this video. You'd go to our homepage and get the general overview of what Divine Openings is and how it works and how it can change your life. Get all your questions answered in the FAQ. And then at the top of the website, there's a link that says your journey begins. Just the most important things that you need to know to get started. This website is huge. I can't stop creating. It's about 180,000 pages. So that your journey begins page will show you how to get started, because I'm a practical person and this is a practical path. Even though it takes you deep into spiritual bliss, for me, that's not enough. I want you to have the practical life results as well. No more of this getting deep spiritual experiences but not being able to pay your bills. No, that's not necessary. You can have it all. And I invite you to allow that in. And with divine openings and this boost of grace, you can have it. Your job is to allow it. So start allowing it. Some of the people I never meet, others come to a retreat or a webinar and I'll meet you. But even if we don't meet in person, you'll feel like we have because of all the multimedia and video on this website. After you've taken the 5 portals of awakening, we'll be good friends. I may even appear in your dreams helping you. I know that sounds a little woo woo, but this work is not woo woo. It's real. But you have to experience that to know it. Much love and grace to you. Lola Jones, creator of Divine Openings.